1 2 1 2 1 2 testing testing. You're good? Very good. Okay, we're beaming we're streaming to the world, folks. And if you'd like to take your seats, we'll get this underway. Thank you for joining us here in Santa Barbara for the WAVE Awards, brought to you by Municipal Captioning. And let's have a hand for Daniel and for all our vendors here today. God bless you, Daniel.
Thank you. I went back to my room to get the Wayne's World flag.
Yeah! Wayne's World, party on. Okay. One of our most staunch supporters, as we all know.
Everyone calls me staunch. That is the best.
Staunch. And thank you to you and to all our vendors. And if I may just say one more time, Fireside Room downstairs. If you haven't dropped your cards in there, fabulous gifts tomorrow afternoon. So go by there, hug a vendor, because they make this all possible. The first ACM West conference was held in Santa Barbara. I wish I was at that party. Some of you probably weren't even on the earth yet, but I was doing other things, but I was on the dark side then. I was in commercial TV. The first WAVE Awards was also in Santa Barbara, and that was 89, 88, 35 years. So welcome back. Santa Barbara has been a great host this week. Absolutely. Special shout out to my tech boys back there from TV Santa Barbara, and the help we've got this week from the city of Santa Barbara Television. So we'll go through the usual nuts and bolts here. First of all, we've got a bunch of categories. Each category is divided up into the community producers, the professional producers, that's those of us who work for these stations, and then student producers. And a little bit of logistics. We're doing something different this year. We had a little rocky patch last time we did this. So we've pre-produced a whole lot of the awards announcements, but when you hear your name announced for an award, come up and meet Rockin' Jay Robertson, and he will deliver you your plaque. And then we do have the photo op screen to stand in front of if you want a selfie or take a group photo, and that is out by the entrance desk because it's kind of a crowded room, so we got it out there where you can take a picture with the WAVE logo in your background and go ahead and post it. So with that said, we are going to are these dimmable, these lights, a bit, just to make the screen pop a little more? I don't know. Didn't check that logistical part. But JP's at the controls, and I'm going to say, let's roll segment 1 whenever you're ready, JP, and get this award ceremony started. We left a little padding for JP so he doesn't get...
In the category Arts, Entertainment, and Performance, Community Producer, the finalists are La Boheme Fiesta Special, Travel Today with Leah Live, the Monte Revolta Zombie Fest, and Christmas All the Way Down Memory Lane. And the WAVE Award goes to La Boheme Fiesta Special, TV Santa Barbara.
Dwight Murphy was into horses, In the Fiesta Parade, you notice there's always a white palomino. That's because that's what he had in the very first parade. You see wild horses, and these are the original horses from Santa Cruz Island that were brought over and taken care of.
In the category Arts, Entertainment, and Performance Professional Producer, the finalists are the Sacramento Gay Men's Chorus Holiday Hits with a Splash of Sass and BHS Pop Show 42nd Street Meets the Silver Screen. And the Wave Award goes to the Sacramento Gay Men's Chorus Holiday Hits with a Splash of Sass, Access Sacramento. In the category Arts, Entertainment, and Performance Student Producer, the Wave Award winner is ECTV Art About Agriculture, ECTV and CAPS Media Center.
Now, we aren't doing the job of educating, we're doing the job of provoking the viewer to go get educated. So if you wanted to know more about SOAR, and if you wanted to know more about house farm workers and issues like that, it's going to take work.
In the category Community Event Community Producer, the finalists are Martin Luther King Kauai 2022, 2022 Poppy Jasper International Film Festival, and Avocado Festival Preview. The Wave Award is presented to Martin Luther King Kauai 2022, Ryan Balbin, and Hawaii Kauai Community Television.
It is time. Vast, vast oceans, bubbling creeks, all our friends of mine. From valley floor to mountain peak.
In the category Community Event Professional Producer, the finalists are Courtney's Playground Dedication, Ventura County Fire Department 26th Annual Awards, Truckee Veterans Day 2021. And the Wave Award goes to Courtney's Playground Dedication, Armin Gomez and the City of Palmdale.
So we'll pause for a word from our sponsors. By the way, if you have a plaque to take home and you want a little box to take it, if you're packing, we've got a box up here for you. You can pick it up after. Also, there is a certificate for every finalist here. So at the end of the show, if you haven't picked up your finalist certificate, get it from Lorene on the way out. We also have additional plaques available. So if you want to take one home and put it on your boss's wall, or if you want to send one to your mom, that will be available tomorrow or the next day on acmwest.org. We will have a complete list of finalists. We'll have a complete list of winners. We will have the reorder plaque sheet or reorder certificate sheet. And so you can find it there in the coming days. And so if JP has segment number 2 ready, let's go ahead and roll it. This is already going much smoother than we did this last time. Thank God.
In the category Community Event Student Producer, the finalists are 2022 Summer Solstice Parade and Juneteenth event coverage. And the Wave Award goes to Juneteenth Event Coverage, TV Santa Barbara.
Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Killeber. I'm co-founder of Juneteenth Santa Barbara, and we're in our 5th year celebrating in historically black Santa Barbara, or the Funk Zone, right here in Gray Avenue with a block party. And we're just so stoked to have this here. We're celebrating freedom. We're celebrating the emancipation of our ancestors who were finally freed after 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed.
Yay.
In the category Community Issues, Community Producer, the finalists are Keep the Funk, Part 1. Community comes together for a park project, and Newsmakers with Jerry Roberts, June 2022. And the Wave Award goes to Keep the Funk, Part 1. Spread Goodness, Lisa Lang, and Jake Potts.
We did pop-up today. We're doing an 8-piece instrumental band with dancer and projection. I make stickers from recycled water bottles. I have a brand called EcoSticks. It's mostly e-commerce, but I was using the back as a printing shop, but I've since outsourced to a bigger printer because I have bigger orders. And so then we ended up having a bigger space to do more creative stuff. And so the idea, the impetus is like, well, I got this space in the community. I've got to figure out what to do. And my goal was to give it back to the community.
In the category Community Issues Professional Producer, the finalists are Hawaii Soil Health Initiative, renaming S Valley, and This Is Our Shot, Pawndale. And the Wave Award goes to Hawaii Soil Health Initiative, Kat Tracy, and Akaku Maui Community Media.
Showing and demonstrating a cover crop that's been planted here at Hawaii Taro Farm, being rolled and crimped down, so this way it will make way for future crops. The Soil Health Initiative brings in a lot of players in the agricultural sector.
In the category Community Issues Student Producer, the finalists are Our Disappearing Wetlands and ECTV Cesar Hernandez. And the Wave Award goes to Our Disappearing Wetlands, Blanca Barajas, CMAC Fresno Clovis.
Covered in wetlands, but nowadays covered with infrastructure such as cities and farmlands. Unfortunately, the amount of water and the conditions of our ecosystem has been declining. However, there is still a chance to restore the wetlands, and by providing coverage, we can learn to prevent future consequences.
In the category Culture and Lifestyle, Community Producer, the finalists are Cruising with Decisive, Restoring Chico One House at a Time, and Culture, Language, and Environment at Circle V. And the wave is presented to Culture, Language, and Environment at Circle V, USGBC, Central California, and CMAC, Fresno Clovis.
Monahoo, I am Carly Tex, Executive Director for the Advocates for Indigenous California Language Survival. Our purpose is to support California Indian revitalization of languages, and it's appropriate that the advocates are working on this project because that's what we want to see is cultural and language sustainability as well.
In the category Culture and Lifestyle Professional Producer, the finalists are Kaylee Skater, Kapahula O Hinano, and crossing guard Shelba Thompson, honored. And the Wave Award goes to Kapahula o Hinano, Hoike Kauai Community Television. In the category Culture and Lifestyle Student Producer, the finalists are BCM goes to Crunchyroll, Kauai Life, and ECTV Chumash Elder Julie Tumame. And the wave goes to ECTV Chumash Elder Julie Tumame Sensil, ECTV and CAPS Media Center.
And I don't know. We just were brought up knowing about our culture. We knew we were Chumash through our surname. But at about that time, I was, 18, 19 years old. I thought, you know what? I'm tired of saying I don't know. And so I started learning and being around people who knew.
Thank you, JP. And I also want to thank Brian Scott, who voiced the first segment. I think he sounded better than I did. I did the second one there, but I appreciate Brian's help here. I want to take a moment and just say that in getting exposed to some 200 entries, I want to congratulate everybody for really keeping to the true faith of what we do. We've got stories here about indigenous people. We've got stories about homeless. We've got stories about elders going back generations. And we've also got beauty. We've got music and dance. We've got ukulele. We've got gay men's chorus. I mean, you're out there covering all of these groups, and it's just inspiring to watch. And we are going to include on the website this week, with the list of these winners and finalists, the links to them. Go take a look at the whole program. If you see something here you like, make a note, go see them. Look at lots of them. And in fact, you can use these on your own station. If you're a programmer here and you see something that's kind of evergreen or would work in your market, go ahead and use it because that's part of the deal. Come on, a round of applause for yourselves because there is really good production going on here, folks. And we'll get into segment 3 then. JP, you ready? Okay, let's roll on. Okay, next year we'll add a little music into this part.
In the category Documentary Community Producer, the finalists are Mammoths in Madeira and Our Story. And the Wave Award goes to Our Story, Edgoka and Hoike Kauai Community Television.
Wages were low, hours were long, working 6 days a week. Workers supplemented their income in whatever ways they could, such as catching fish and selling it, or raising hogs or chickens to put more food on the table.
In the category Documentary Professional Producer, the finalists are Hokanui Farm in Makawao, Maui, a whole system approach. When COVID Stopped the Clock, The Lost Seasons, and Beverly Browdis Green 70th Birthday. And the Wave Award goes to Hokanui Farm in Makawao, Maui, a whole system approach. Kat Tracy and Akaku Maui Community Media.
We decided on a quadruple approach, and the 4 legs are ecology, society, culture, and economy.
In the category Documentary Student, the finalists are Fentanyl, The American Crisis, 2022 SDI Screening, and Community TV Documentary. The WAVE Award winner is 2022 SDI Screening, the CreaTV SDI 2022 cohort.
The Summer Documentary Institute, or SDI as we like to call it, is a 5-week program offered by CreaTV San Jose in partnership with San Jose Works. SDI is a youth workforce development program that offers comprehensive training in documentary filmmaking, transferable work skills, and leadership development to young people living in San Jose.
In the category Educational Access Community Producer, the finalists are How to Build a Computer, Cleaning Up the Guadalupe Watershed, and Fast Fashion. The WAVE Award is presented to Cleaning Up the Guadalupe Watershed, Ranjana Mehra, and KMBT 15.
Yeah, so this is the Guadalupe River here. When the rains come up, the water floods into this floodplain here. And so a lot of trash, plastics get stuck down here. And so today the work we're doing is trying to remove the plastics from among the brush.
In the category Educational Access Professional Producer, the finalists are Language Lab, Session 4, and Support Canine Program in Garden Grove. And the WAVE Award goes to Language Lab, Session 4, Max Richardson and Hoike Kauai Community Television.
The wagon wheel is fluency. It's automaticity. It's being able to manipulate our language with confidence and to understand its simplicity and the things that don't work for our language that we have to memorize.
In the category Educational Access Student Producer, the WAVE Award goes to ECTV, Why Poetry, ECTV, and CAPS Media Center.
And these are the ones that we will miss, so please don't forget that goodbye kiss for you who make my frown go away, for me to see those happy days. So goodbye, my oh so lovely friend. I hope to see you in the end.
In the category Experimental Production Professional Producer, the finalists are Vote Now for Garden Grove Gems and Ralph Ryder 102. And the WAVE Award goes to Vote Now for Garden Grove Gems, Garden Grove TV 3.
Great, thank you.
But you didn't say anything about wrapping it.
What? No, Norman, just please.
Say, I'm Little Norman, not your average gnome, and I'm here to talk about your home and your garden for our contest, and Garden Grove will choose who's the best. Oh, yeah? Go to ggcity.org and vote for your favorite virtually. Yeah.
In the category Experimental Production Student Producer, the finalists are Good Morning News, the complete series, The Spring Has Many Silences, and Emma, the final expedition. And the WAVE Award goes to Emma, the final expedition, Gabrielle Green and Berkeley Community Media.
Okay, another break here. Time to remind you that there is still time, if you're, especially if you're a winner here on the West Coast, because we measure up quite well with the rest of the country. The Hometown Awards deadline is coming up March 1st, so you got a few days left. But if you want to turn this around real quick, go to allcommunitymedia.org for the ACM National Award Program. That's Hometown Media Awards. But the deadline is March 1st, midnight Hawaii time, right, Jay? So get them in there. We should have segment number 4 queued up. Are we ready, JP? Okay. Forward. We'll coordinate these break times a little tighter next year.
In the category Government Access, Community Producer, the WAVE Award goes to Conversations with Ralph Walker. Ralph Walker, Chris Lew's Community Media of the Foothills.
We only have a turnout of slightly over 3,000 that show up to the polls. So the incumbents and who you have backing you, I think it slightly means something, but do they really show up? And maybe that's part of it. I think that's the closest spot is the number 3 and number 4. Sasha at the number 3 spot doesn't surprise me from what I've seen in town as well with signs.
Oh yeah, and media.
In the category Government Access Professional Producer, the finalists are Akaku Primary Election Highlights, Port, a look at Pasadena Outreach Response Team, and Ensuring Water Quality in Garden Grove. And the WAVE Award goes to Akaku Primary Election Highlights, Akaku Community Media.
Aloha. Welcome to Akaku's live coverage of primary elections 2022. I'm Kathy Collins, and beside me is a familiar face to Akaku viewers, Chivo Ching Johnson. Aloha, Chivo. Thank you so much for being here. Here we are again. It's been 2 years since we did this last.
I know. It's hard to believe how fast it has gone by.
In the category Live Format, Community Producer, the finalists are David Benoit, Concert for Ukraine, Newsmaker with Jerry Roberts. And the WAVE Award goes to David Benoit, Concert for Ukraine, David and Monica Palomares, and Community Media of the Foothills. In the category Live Format Professional Producer, the finalists are Torrance Today, Pasadena State of the City 2022, and Akaku July 2022 Makawao Rodeo Excerpts. And the WAVE Award goes to Torrance Today, Torrance City Cable.
For this event, postal workers collect tens of thousands of pounds of food to help feed our neighbors, and firefighters welcome back Torrance residents to Station 1.
In the category Magazine Show, Community Producer, the WAVE Award goes to Pasadena Youth Voices, Liberty Alderton, Christopher Gonzalez, and Pasadena Media.
We have had kind of an unconventional high school experience. I think that because of the pandemic and COVID, things have been really weird for us, and I don't know. What are your thoughts?
In the category Magazine Show, Community Producer, the finalists are Travel Today with Leah, Carpinteria Living, and Animal Zone. And the WAVE Award goes to Carpinteria Living. Wade Nomura, Debbie Nomura, and TV Santa Barbara.
The only theater in Carpet Maria, but it's a nonprofit. So I'm the president of the board of directors. As you know, it was built in 1927.
Wow. I see you have a time chart here.
We did a capital improvement campaign and redid this lobby 5 years ago.
Okay.
And we thought it'd be really, really great to show the legacy.
In the category Magazine Show Professional Producer, the finalists are Community Digest, Island Focus 100th episode, and In Our Backyard, History and Culture from the Citrus Belt. And the Wave Award goes to Island Focus 100th episode, Kakoa Graham, Angela Angel, and Darren Kamisato.
An inside look at how we've created our program. You'll hear from the crew, you'll see our locations, and you'll also remember some of the leaders in our community who were our guests.
In the category Narrative Film Community Producer, the finalists are Our Story, Rise of the Super Kid, and Lollipop. And the Wave Award goes to Lollipop.
Why did you want to meet?
Brittany Reese, Griselda Garcia, and Access Sacramento.
Yeah. I haven't seen or heard from you in 3 years. Are you clean? 6 months. How much? Wow, you think I asked you for money? Why else would you want to meet?
In the category Narrative Film Professional Producer, the Wave Award goes to Don't Go in the Attic, David Flores, and Berkeley Community Media.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, other than some cobwebs and rat turds, this place really is no good to anybody. If you want my professional opinion, I think we should get this place condemned. That's right.
I believe this is called Legacy, and that would be an editor error. My part.
In the category News Programming, Community Producer, the Wave Award goes to Sea Scout News Winter 2022, Ryland Balbin, and Hoike Kauai Community Television.
Forward is ready. 10 seconds in. Okay, on air in 5,
4. For a News Programming Professional Producer, the finalists are 2021 Athlete of the Year, Laura Williams, Temporary Housing Village Resident, and News Wrap Local with Representative Adam Schiff. And the Wave Award goes to 2021 Athlete of the Year, Laura Williams, Eileen McElrath, and City of Lakewood City TV.
Like, I'm shocked sometimes. And when it happens, it's like, I sometimes like surprise myself.
But it's no surprise that the 6-foot senior has evolved into a...
For News Programming Student Producer, the Wave Award goes to Fresno State Focus. Fresno State Department of Media Communications and Journalism, and CMAC Fresno Clovis.
To avoid bringing notice to your vehicle, do not leave any belongings inside of your car, and make sure to lock all doors.
The Fresno State campus is still buzzing from a full weekend of football, baseball, and vintage days. Gabe Camarillo was running around getting a taste of everything.
And one last pause here before the last segment. So I wanted to tell you that coming up at the end of this next segment, we have 2 Best of Show awards. So if you were a finalist tonight, all of your names are in there for Best of Show. There'll be 1 Best of Show for the community or student division, and there'll be 1 for the professional producers, those of us who are working at these stations. So those 2 are coming up. And then following the Best of Show, of course, across the street, we have a little after party going on at the Cabrillo room, which is a really cool room. So join us there. Looks like we're ready to go. So here comes another little 10 seconds of logo and then more awards. Hum a tune.
In the category Program or Channel Promotion, Professional Producer, the nominees are 805 Focus, CMF Sizzle Reel 2021, and the Ukulele Festival Program Promo. And the Wave Award goes to the Ukulele Festival Program Promo, Dane Nevis, Jack Bates, and Angela Angel.
Can't you see that it's me? Look, can't you see that it's me?
In the category Program or Channel Promo, Student Producer, the Wave Award goes to TVSB Flags on State Street, Rebecca Brand and TV Santa Barbara.
Does Santa Barbara have enthusiasm or what?
In the category Public Service Announcement, Community Producer, the finalists are Be Part of Our Lompoc Lifeguard Team and Hidden Treasures 2022. And the Wave Award goes to Be Part of Our Lompoc Lifeguard Team.
I was coming here to swim quite a lot because I surf here locally, and I worked retired from UPS after about 25 and a half years. Swimming's real handy on keeping you in shape for surfing.
In the category Public Service Announcement, Professional Producer, the finalists are Sharrow's PSA, Get Your COVID Vaccination, and Prepare to Protect, Pandemic. And the Wave Award is presented to Sharrow's PSA, Blanca Barajas, CMAC, Fresno Clovis.
You may have noticed new symbols on the road. These are sharrows, or shared lane markings. They can be found in the through travel lane or the right turn lane. But what do they mean? Sharrows indicate a shared lane environment for bicycles and cars where a bike lane is not possible. For drivers, this means to be on the lookout for cyclists in the lane and to only pass cyclists in a safe manner for everyone on the road.
In the category Public Service Announcement, Student Producer, The finalists are The Tale of Fog and Sewer Safe Fog. And the Wave Award goes to The Tale of Fog. J.O. De La Pena, Access Sacramento.
Long ago, in a household far away, a sink lived in harmony. All of a sudden, the fog attacked. Fats, oils, and greases, such as meat and sauces, can cause massive clogs in the sewer system. The sink was defenseless, until a fearless hero saved the day through proper disposal. By canning oils, scraping greases, and trashing food scraps, the household was saved. And through proper disposal, you too can save your sink. For more information, go to sacksewer.com.
In the category Sports Coverage Professional Producer, the finalists are Lakewood Youth Sports Baseball Championship, Game of the Week, Monterey Trail versus Elk Grove, and the Centennial Square Boxing Show 2022. And the Wave Award goes to Game of the Week, Monterey Trail versus Elk Grove, Will James, Gary Martin, Access Sacramento.
We have reached the semifinal round, and tonight Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week has a special presentation of a special semifinal round game. The Elk Grove Thundering Herd playing host this evening to the Monterey Trail Mustangs. Good evening. Welcome to Thunder Stadium here on the campus of Elk Grove High School, where tonight we're expecting quite a clash and run-heavy offense from both squads. I'm Will James, along with the Imperator of Analysis, Hall of Famer Jim Domino.
In the category Sports Coverage Student Producer, the Wave Award goes to CMAC High School Football, McLean High School, and CMAC Fresno Clovis.
Looking at about a 2nd and 2. Patriots in many of their games have been their own worst enemy with turnovers, costly penalties. We saw that last week. Bit of a sweep to the near side, gets the first down, and about 3 extra yards to spare. They begin with a Toro on the carry.
In the category Talk Show, Community Producer, the finalists are CMAP TV presents Community Spotlight, Everyday Amazing with Sky Cole, and The Good Life with Dean Wilson. And the Wave Award goes to The Good Life with Dean Wilson.
What was it like? Well, it's funny because it didn't seem special. It just seemed like I grew up in Paradise Cove, which is actually a trailer park. When people were like, "Oh, you grew up in Malibu," I was like, "I grew up in a trailer park." Of course, those trailers now sell for $1.7 million. But it's not that they're very nice. It's the 3 most important words in real estate: location, location, location.
In the category Talk Show Professional Producer, the finalists are Veterans Voices, Veterans in the Justice System, COVID-19 Reflections, and Bay Area Beat October 2022. And the Wave Award goes to Veterans Voices, Veterans in the Justice System, Nathan Johnson, Chris Verdugo, and Ray Alvarado.
To the show. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you both for being here. I've worked with the 2 of you for probably 3 or 4 years now in the Contra Costa County Superior Court Veterans Treatment Program. And although the 3 of us are very familiar with it, I'm sure our audience is probably just hearing about it for the first time. So,
in the category Talk Show Student Producer, the Wave Award goes to ECTV Mark A. Lunn, ECTV and CAPS Media Center.
Mark, what did you do as Ventura County's clerk, recorder, registrar?
I go to work almost every day. It's a job that requires a lot of movement on your feet because there's 3 specific disciplines I'm responsible for: the clerk function, the recorder function, and one that's probably most known to the public is the registrar of voters.
In the category Underserved Voices Community Producer, the Wave Award goes to Little Big Jim, Rigoberto Moran, and
It's
CMAC
amazing
Fresno
because
Clovis.
if you think about it, if there wasn't a place for them to go, where would they be? Whether they had gone out into the streets and do unfortunate things and be put into an unfortunate spot.
In the category Underserved Voices Community Producer, the finalists are Pasadena Adaptive Sports Festival 2021, Storyteller Children's Center, and Language Labs Session 4. And the WAVE Award goes to Pasadena Adaptive Sports Festival 2021, George Filardo, Lisa Derderian, and Bobby Ferguson.
Triumph Foundation's Adaptive Sports Festival takes place at Brookside Park in Pasadena, and it's one of the highlights of our year. We have around 500, 600, 700 people coming out every time, and we have around 10 different sports and activities for them to participate in.
In the category Underserved Voices Student Producer, the finalists are El Poder of a Classroom and ECTV, Luz Marie Espinoza and the Chicano Moratorium.
We've all been
And the WAVE Award goes to El Poder of a Classroom, Daniela Maciel and CMAC Fresno Clovis.
Moments of K through 12 and high school. For some, the journey stops there into the next chapter of the workforce. For many, the next chapter in their mission starts on continuing to pursue higher education. Education is an opportunity that many of your loved ones may not have had access to.
Okay, let's pause that, JP. Time for the Best of Show Awards. There are two of them. The first one is the Community Producer or Student Producer Award. This goes to just a lyrical piece of work with original music, original choreography, terrific drone shots. It just, our judges took a look at it and said, this just stands out. And that would be Emmy Yaw, The Final Expedition, from Jabril Green and Berkeley Community Media. And you can go ahead and roll that. Please.
Hey, so Jabril could not be here this evening, unfortunately, but he did ask that I read something on his behalf, which is this. Thank you very much for honoring me with this WAVE Award. I am truly grateful and humbled to receive this recognition. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the organizers of this event and the judges who have selected me as a recipient of this award. I would also like to thank my family, friends, and colleagues at Berkeley Community Media for their unwavering support and encouragement. They have been my constant source of motivation and inspiration. Finally, I would like to dedicate this award to all those who have contributed to my success, whether directly or indirectly. Your guidance, mentorship, and encouragement have been invaluable to me, and I would not be here today without your help. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I promise to continue working hard, pushing boundaries, and striving for excellence in everything I do. Congrats, Jabril, you deserve it.
I heartily recommend this. Take a look at this. This would fit anyone's programming. It's evergreen, and it's just a delight to watch. And then next up is for professional production. If you want real good sound, beautiful pictures, terrific music, a great seasonal program, just full of joy, it's the Sacramento Gay Men's Chorus. Yeah. Holiday hits with a splash of sass. Access Sacramento. So look for the call for entries for the 2024 competition. They'll be coming out around Labor Day. Let's have a big round of applause for all the finalists and winners tonight. We actually got out of here a little under time, but 7:30. So schmooze and drink and bend an elbow, and around 7:30, hit the Cabrillo across the street. Be careful crossing the street. The actual crosswalks are a bit far in either direction. We do not encourage jaywalking, especially coming home. Thank you for coming tonight. We'll see you next time. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
We're celebrating 40 years. We're all seniors. We work out of the Cupertino Senior Center. We started off as Cupertino Senior TV Productions, and now we're Cupertino TV Productions. And we had 5 finalists, and we have a winner. So when people tell you that seniors are too old, well, I tell you, seniors can do anything.